First thing. Power to the people. First thing. Power to the people. Oh my God. Whoa.
What would you like?
Can I have a cheesesteak and a chicken cheesesteak?
What's on the cheesesteak first one?
Cheesesteak, fried onions, raw onions.
We'll see you all on the other side. Thanks for listening. This is WKD Philadelphia. And I'm hanging with John Morrison.
Hey,
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you, man?
He's been a Philadelphia DJ and producer, and I've known him for many years. I guess going all the way back to Baltimore, growing up. And, so yeah, tell me a little bit about this album, Southwest Psychedelia.
Well, first of all, it's like Southwest Psychedelphia. Yeah, I'm just going Southwest Psychedelphia. I live in Southwest Philly. I'm not from there, but my partner and I moved there a little over a year ago. So basically, this record is a year in the life and a day in the life of living in the neighborhood. A lot of the samples I got from just walking to work in the morning, going to the store, buying stuff, and just having the audio recorder on my phone just going. And a lot of those samples I used as like interludes in between the record. And the record actually it's a little bit of a narrative, even though it's instrumental. It's hip-hop. Like, it's instrumental hip-hop that I've been making this kind of music since I was a kid. But it's definitely tinged with psychedelic rock influences, some ambient electronic influences. But it's like hard. My mom this morning, she likes to call and check up on me and see how I'm doing. And we were talking, and she was telling me like, I told your aunt where to get like a copy of your album, blah 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 blah. And she asked me, why would you put it out on tape? Like, why would you do that? Like, why not a CD? And I'm like, that's a valid question, Mom. The label that's putting it out, a wonderful label called Deadverse Recordings, shout out to them. They pressed up 100 limited edition copies on cassette. But when you get the cassette, you also get download cards, so you can get like a full digital version. Cassettes are a big part of my process. I never stopped putting beats on tape. A buddy of mine who's a producer asked me, he was on my Instagram, and he was like, yo, do you print all of your beats to cassette? And my brother, I'm 35, my brother taught me to make beats in the early 90s. And I said to him, I'm like, yo, like, that's what I've been doing since I was a kid. Probably like 10 or 11 years old, my brother showed me how to make music. And it was always part of the process. It was like, you grab a record, chop it up, add some drums, maybe you play a bass line or play some chords on top of it, and then you put it on tape. And I just never, over the years, I just never stopped doing that. Everybody has a Bandcamp, everybody has a SoundCloud, anybody can get on iTunes. But like, we sent this thing to a plant, and these people made it, and we had like beautiful artwork made for it. I wrote out liner notes and gave people shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like something, it's like a throwback. We only pressed 100 copies, so 100 people will have this, nice little artifact. A lot of the music on this record I played and then dumped to cassette and then resampled. this is what I did as a kid. Like, oh, you like hip hop, you want beats. You know what I mean? Like that used to be part of my hustle. I used to like make tapes for people all the time. It's like a joyous thing to be able to use your imagination and creativity to come up with this stuff and do very adult business with it. Make music, tour, play shows, put out records, but a little part of it is still tied to like that original spark of imagination from when I was a kid. So that's the long and short of it, why I put it out on tape, because I've been doing this my whole life.